Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and last night was episode 5 of season 6 of The Masked Singer. We got a brand new wild card, and we're going to talk about everything we know, from pitch correct to clues, you name it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So yes, last night was Group B. Still so strange. It's the second time we've seen them in 5 episodes. I know, but there was a massive reveal. Before we get into that, let's talk about who is in Group B, or who was in Group B. We have the Mallard, Banana Split, Cupcake, the Queen of Hearts, and the Caterpillar. And I already put the golden X on the Cupcake last night, but she did a great job, and now she's eliminated from the show. Moving forward, think about this for a second here. There's only 2 wild cards left. We got the Jester, and we have Beach Ball. So I'm assuming next week's episode is going to be a wild card to Group A. The week after that, this is just a heads up, there won't be a Wednesday episode because of the MLB and everything going on with baseball. They've learned that on Wednesdays it's probably not a good idea to do the Masked Singer, so that for that week they're moving it to a Monday. I think that's the 25th. And they're going to run like a time warp episode. So some of the best performances, some new performances, and I don't think we're getting any clues. I know, it's kind of interesting. Anyway, so yes, the Cupcake was revealed to be Ruth Pointer, and we got that one right. Now, let's go ahead and break down some of these clues. Now, I'm going to give it a heads up. We do have the pitch correct audio for you at the end of the video. But, and this is a big but, when it comes to the Caterpillar, they used a completely different software. Instead of it being sped up and pitched up, they went ahead and put it through it's a process where it pretty much takes the audio, it pitches it up, but then it doubles it. So it sounds more like an alien with a little delay. And so instead of it like looking like this thing on top of each other like a waveform, it's like slightly moved forward. And there's no way to really kind of change that. You can't separate that. It's not like a thing where it's in stereo. You can go ahead and make it in the mono, shift it over, and then export it out so it can be aligned. But it doesn't work that way with this audio. So when you listen to the Caterpillar, it's not 100% there because they changed it. Don't change it, Fox. I like it the original way because it's easier on me. And so that my fans can go ahead and hear the real voice. Anyway, let's go ahead and break down all of the clues. If you're like me, you were typing them all up as the episode is going on. And as a heads up, I am going to go ahead and start putting all of these clues that I type up online as like a master list of clues for each character in different articles and things. That way, you guys can go ahead and just grab them instead of, because I get so many questions like, hey Joey, can you show me your clues? Can you show me this? What matches up? I'm just going to put it all online except for the reveals. The reveals we'll keep as just YouTube videos as like a, as a thing that we normally do on Fridays or Saturdays. So anyway, let's go ahead and break down these clues. Starting off with the Banana Split. The song choice was very difficult, which is actually so far our biggest challenge. There's a difference between like a great song and a great song for you, especially when it comes to love songs. The 3 ingredients for a perfect love song? I think it's a pinch of fantasy, pain, and reality. That's the title of my next album. Oh wow, amazing. I don't know why I added that in, but they did say that. Well, it took us a lot of time and consideration to pick the perfect song for date night, but I think tonight we nailed it. I just want to add this in. The song that they're singing, which is a Michael Bublé remake of that song, because that is an original song from someone else, but anyway, that song is composed by the person playing the piano, aka the banana, in Banana Split. Just want to put that out there real quick. Anyway, the date clue went to Nicole, and they said that they had a ball together. Visual clues, a song recipe cookbook. If you can't scream who this is anymore, I mean, come on, you're screaming at this video going, I know who it is, Joey. I know. Anyway, continue on. We have fantasy, red cross, globe, or an earth. What do you want to look at? I say globe. A heart and a plate of nothing. A plate of nothing. Comment who you think that is. Next on the list was the Queen of Hearts. I think people are often surprised that I'm shy because I don't come off that way on stage. So someone who normally performs in a lot of people. I've definitely loved and lost, but hey, that doesn't mean I can't get back on the horse. We should make this into a dating profile, so someone who is single. Mr. King of Hearts should have emotional intelligence. He should be smart. He should be handsome. Outdoorsy. Heck, I want him to have a private plane if I'm asking. Not even a joke. Hey, why not? Speaking of l'amour, love, what's more romantic than a song in French? I've never sung in French before, so those who are thinking like Lady Gaga, who has sang in French before, this person has not. But I've been practicing. Croissant? French fry? That was kind of clever. I got this. Her date clue was to Ken, and we're happy that Ken did finally get one. They had a roasting hot first date. The visual clues, not too many. We saw Feather, we saw Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and a dating app, so someone who is single. After that was the Mallard. I believe you can fall in love at first sight. I met my wife in 4th grade. I could still remember the day I saw her with big curly hair. I asked her on a moonlit hike and she said yes. In the 4th grade? Huh. Anyway, and to my best recollection, I got a kiss on the cheek, although she says she doesn't remember that now. The rest is history. My wife is so supportive, she's even here with me tonight. Now you may think my wife being here will calm my nerves, but to be honest, it makes me a little bit nervous. I'm singing a song that's a little bit out of my zone, and tonight I dedicate my song to my lovely wife and the house we built. Their date night clue went to Jenny because they felt that they could get along sitting on a couch and just kind of enjoy the same wavelength. Visual clues, I really didn't see any. Like, he was in the marsh and there were reeds, but that was really about it. And the last person, the wild card. Now, I do want to say one thing. We do have reveal videos for the bull and the hamster. If you want to check those out, they're in the links in the description of this video. If you go on the community tab right now on YouTube, for those who don't know, on the front page of my YouTube page, it says community. If you click on there, there's a spot where you can vote on who we reveal next. And so far, you can pick the Mallard, Banana Split, and Queen of Hearts. So you pick one of those three, and tomorrow I'll sit down for like 4 hours and go through all of the clues to find out who is under the mask of these folks. But let's go through the caterpillar. I chose the caterpillar because ultimately my life has been all about metamorphosis. They always say that word in the clue packages every single year. Growing up, I was lonely. You know, things weren't always great at home, and I was rebelling. So I left home at a young age, and at some points lived in my car, was homeless, was even stealing to make ends meet. My parents used to tell me that I was going to end up in jail, and boy, were they right. I think the thing that drove me the most was all the voices from my past telling me I would never amount to anything. Well, I showed them. Their date clue went to Robin saying that they love his printed shirts. Everyone says that wasn't a clue. Maybe it is. Visual clues, we saw a hurricane over Florida. We saw jail and the Great Lakes. So those are all of the clues that we have for these characters. Now it's time for the pitch correct audio. As a reminder, for this video in particular, we're only pitch correcting them speaking to the judges on stage. If you want to go ahead and hear the full-length pitch correct audio for the clue packages, that is something we will post another day, probably on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what the schedule looks like. I'm going to play their full audio and our full audio, so here you go.
We would date Nicole because we have a ball together.
We would date Nicole because we have a ball together.
I'm gonna say Jenny.
I'm gonna say Jenny. Because I feel like we could sit on the couch and get on the same wavelength.
I would pick Ken. We would both have a roasting hot first day.
I would pick Ken. We would both have a roasting hot first day.
I'm into Robin because I can't take my eyes off all his printed shirts.
I'm into Robin because I can't take my eyes off all his printed shirts.
So comment below who you think they are. Just write, Mallard dash, Banana Split dash, Queen of Hearts dash, Caterpillar dash, and make sure you go in the community tab to go ahead and vote who you want me to reveal tomorrow here on YouTube. And I want to thank you. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we can only do that with your help. Anyway, I'm Joey. Stay safe, everyone. See you later. Bye.